In this video, you will learn how to solve multi-step math stories involving elapsed time and how to solve a variety of problem types involving elapsed time. One problem type that you can do to solve for elapsed time is how much more time or how much less time. This means that you are comparing different lengths of time. Here are a few examples. I went to the zoo for 2 hours and 35 minutes. My friend went to the zoo from 11:35 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. How much more time did my friend spend at the zoo than I did? In order to solve this problem, you have to take both durations of time and compare them to figure out how many more hours and minutes my friend spent at the zoo than I did. Another example is the Beauty and the Beast movie is 1 hour and 50 minutes long. The previews for this movie are 15 minutes. Toy Story is 1 hour and 20 minutes. The previews for this movie are 12 minutes. How much less time would it take to watch Toy Story with its previews than if I watched Beauty and the Beast with its previews? In order to solve this problem, you are comparing both durations of time and finding how many fewer minutes and hours there are to watch the first movie than the second movie. Another problem type is taking a look at minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and comparing the different times. For example, you could take a look at how many hours there are in 3 weeks, or how many days are there in half of a year? How many minutes are there in 1 week? How many seconds are there in 1 day? How many hours are there in 1 month? In order to solve these types of problems, you have to know how many minutes there are in an hour or how many days there are in a week. You can take a look on this page to see. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 week equals 7 days. 1 year equals 52 weeks. 1 year also equals 12 months. 1 year is the same as 365 days. Unless it's a leap year, then it's 366 days. 1 century equals 100 years. Using this information, you can solve these types of problems. Another problem type is making your problems a multi-step problem. A multi-step problem is a problem that takes more than one math problem to solve. Oftentimes, you need to break the big problem up into smaller problems to solve for the question. Some examples of multi-step problems are this right here. We went to Fun World for a friend's birthday party. We spent 25 minutes playing arcade games, 45 minutes jumping in the bouncy house, and 23 minutes having a snack. One possible question you could do is, the party started at 1 p.m. What time did it end? Another more challenging possible question could be, the party ended at 3:35 p.m. What time did it begin? In order to solve both of these problems, you would need to take the bigger problem and break it up into numerous smaller math problems. This makes it a multi-step problem. Give this a try. Write your own elapsed time math stories. Remember to level up your math story to really challenge your thinking. To do this, you could write a multi-step problem to solve. Remember, a multi-step problem takes lots of math problems to be able to solve it. You could change your question to make it more challenging. You could add information into your math story that is not necessary to use to answer the question. Then you have to sort through to figure out the most important information to solve for the question. You could try writing and solving a variety of problem types, not always trying the same type of problem. The last thing you could do is show your thinking to solve the math story in more than one way. Try some different strategies. Show your thinking in many different ways. So, it's your turn. Give it a try. Write your own elapsed time math stories.